Good evening, parents, and welcome to one of the strangest experiences of my career. We are doing a digital back to school night this year, as I'm sure you know, since you're watching this instead of sitting in a room talking to me. Welcome to military history. Uh, we are just finishing up, no, actually, we've just finished up our first unit, which was the Peloponnesian War, which was ancient Greece. One of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to post the syllabus on Schoology. That way, if you want to see it, um, you can feel free to access it there. And if you don't want to see it, you don't have to. The military history course that your student is in the process of getting is unique for them. It's certainly unique for me. And it's been challenging so far. When all of these discussions were being had over the summer about how back to school was going to occur and what it was going to look like, one of the things that I read was the importance of establishing a routine and making that routine consistent, whether in class or at home. The routine should be similar. And I know, believe me, I know some of my other colleagues are doing some amazing things with the technology they have at their disposal. And I'm so proud to be a part of the faculty that's working so hard to engage our students in this digital learning that we're all trying to figure out. If I'm being completely honest with you, and I am really bad with technology. This that you are seeing currently is take 6. Not because I've messed up the presentation part, because I went through the full 10-minute thing and wasn't recording. So, I tell you that because technology is not my strong suit. It isn't. So this has been a very unique challenge. And I don't just mean this recording, although I also mean this recording. This whole digital semester has been very difficult for me. And I'm trying to deliver as much consistency as I can for the students. I'm trying to, go over the information as best I can for the students. And I'm just going to say, our students are awesome. They really are. And I'm not just saying that. I'm saying that because it's true. Our students have adapted to this so well, and they've given me so much great feedback on what worked and what didn't, and here are some different ways you can kind of do these things. And it's been so cool to really see how our students are trying to take this really difficult circumstance and turn it into a positive. And that's inspiring, I think, is maybe the right way to phrase it. So, thank you. If you're a student and you're watching this, thank you. I really appreciate you. Rather than sort of read the course syllabus to you, like I said, I'll post it on Schoology. You can look at it. The grading system is going to be a pure point system this semester. Every assignment, whether it's classwork or a project or a quiz or a test, has a point value, and however many points your student earns on these different types of assignments that are assessed differently, that's how many points they get. And at the end of the semester, whatever the percentage is, it is. Typically, when we take a test in here, it is very different from how our first test just occurred. We just wrapped up our first test the middle of last week, and it was all on Schoology, which was very unnerving for me. I've never made a full test in Schoology before, so that was scary. But it ended up working out for the most part. We had a couple of technical hiccups, but our students made it work, and I really appreciate that. And as we work forward, it really is going to have to be us working together. Our class routine, and I'll just spend a quick couple of minutes going over it, and then that'll probably be it for me. Our class routine is simple. Every day, our students will have a question of the day, and that question has two purposes. Purpose one is to kind of engage with the material a little bit and just kind of get them thinking military history. Obviously, the questions are very simple. They're not meant to, and I express this to the students. If they're writing more than 2, maybe 3 sentences max on the question of the day, that's probably enough. It's not meant to be, this really long, stream of consciousness type deal. It's meant just to be a simple, hey, here's the answer to the question, and and the other purpose, and this is the second purpose, is to check attendance. And if I'm being honest, that might be the more important purpose. Excuse me. That might be the more important purpose because we have to take attendance every block with the students. I try to wait to do it like 25 to 30 minutes into class. Unfortunately, it's tough to kind of get a group in class started and then go back and then start up again. That has some challenges. So I'm still, mid to end September here, trying to figure out the most efficient way to get this done. So eventually we'll figure it out. But, right now, obviously, there are some challenges. After we do that, we will have what we're calling a direct instruction period. It's basically where I'm going over the important information of the day. And it can be in a number of different forms. We've done it in outlines. We've done it in PowerPoints. We've done some other, presentations. I experimented a little bit with having students create Google Slides and then sharing them with me. There were parts of that I really, really liked, and there were parts of that I struggled with. So I'm constantly trying to develop ideas to engage students, not just that are in the classroom, but are at home. So after we have that direct instruction period, we will have a classwork period where they have some sort of assignment to work on. And that can really vary. It could be some very simple questions. It could be an outline with words missing. It could be a writing paragraph. It could be they had to do a Venn diagram earlier in the semester. It could be any number of things. And I'm trying to incorporate as many unique ways to assess student learning as I can. In addition to classwork, at the end, they will have a wrap-up discussion. And the wrap-up discussion also has two purposes. One, it gives them a chance to interact with their classmates a little bit. In this age where things are a little bit more isolated and we're trying to figure out how to learn in this environment, I wanted to incorporate some student-to-student interaction, and that's where those digital discussions can work. In class, we try to have more back and forth with varying degrees of success at times. But so I try to incorporate some interpersonal discussion that way. And that's pretty much it in terms of what our classes are like. Now, usually at some point in each unit, we have a quiz, and then we have a test at the end of the unit. I am providing, since we can't really play review games anymore, not the way our schedule is structured, I am providing study guides for the students, in addition to spending some time going over those study guides and answering any questions students may have. So I'm trying to incorporate all those things into what we're doing in our day-to-day. So as I said, we just finished up our Peloponnesian War unit. The students currently, as this video is being made, are working on their podcast project on Greek mythology, which is a project I've done a number of times and is different this time. In addition, after the Peloponnesian War unit is over, we will be moving into the Second Punic War, which is between Rome and Carthage. Then we will move into the American Revolution. then the Napoleonic Wars. Then we will go into World War I, World War II, Vietnam, and then we will work our way to the modern conflicts in Iraq. So, um, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea how far we're going to get. We are definitely on track right now, but a lot of things can happen that can change that track pretty significantly. So we're doing our best to kind of keep our head down and just kind of keep working and let everything happen as it's going to happen. So with that, I am going to say goodbye. Thank you very much for listening. As I said, if you have any questions for me, feel free to email me. My email is mbertolino@cocalico.org. That's the letter M, Bertolino, Bertolino, @cocalico.org. I'll make sure it's on the syllabus just in case I talk too fast, which I do. So I will make sure that that's on the course syllabus. And obviously, if you want to see that course syllabus, you can find it on Schoology. So thank you so much. I hope I didn't seem as uncomfortable as I am, because this is a very weird experience for me. I'm sure it's weird for you as well. So thank you very much. I look forward to interacting with you. Have a wonderful evening and stay safe.